guess that would be the TV. Just looking at TV.
That little fella goes in the dark, huh? Wish there wasn't my mom's house going in the dark. Thank you. Here we are, backing out my other library. And that, my friend, is the end of your tour. And the beginning of yours. How you doing? Same old, blase. The kids are driving crazy. The stalls and roaches are getting attitude. Well, I don't exactly have a job. A lot of competition for that smart bitch job. My older son is gonna starve. How are you gonna pay your tuition? Well, I'll just get another job, okay? Well, I didn't want to say anything, but they threatened to turn off the gas. Just send me the bill. How much is it? $223. Damn, what you cooking? Maybe nothing. I like to cook everything out nice and slow. Oh, just send it, Mom. I didn't want to tell you this, but I'm front runner for that smart base job. I'm so proud of you. And the job pays $60,000 a year. Oh, baby. So you, Darius Lindell, Brandon April, don't have to worry. I love you, Daryl. Hello. No, Daryl's not with us anymore. He died. Yeah, they killed my baby. He got involved with that old East Coast, West Coast thing, and being that he is from Chicago, they both banged on him.
Have you donated sperm before?
Yeah.
And you're familiar with the procedure?
I've been doing it since I was 12.
The payment procedure is $8 a pound procurement of the sperm.
Cool. Never with those procurement fees.
Oh, there's certainly 30. Fever hunt. Big butt.
And
Bondage cheerleaders.
go for one more. Let's give me something really freaky. Like some Siamese midget twins who imagine a goat or something. What's that, old man? I got some more hair for you. That's your back. Come on, man. I need this money, man. Jeez. Come on, man. Hey, brother, look. That's a real good hair, man. Look at the bush. Hey, it ain't that kind of funny, man. Hey, look, brother. I'm from the ass here for free. Stop. Oh, hey, dog. Landlord came by again looking for your part of rent. God, it must be nice having a hockey scholarship. Look, I'm out of the guilty, am I right? My heart is light. What's with the X? That's a symbol of my pledge. See, I'm denying myself certain pleasures, eh? Eating meat, drinking alcohol, sex. Sex? Yeah, all forms of sex. Consider this. Without pain and deprivation, one can never experience true pleasure. You know, this is just like when you converted to Buddhism freshman year. Uh-huh. And then you went pre-med, then Republican, and then the Tony Robbins scenes. And let's not forget your little bisexual thing. Mine just lasted 2 hours. Well, 2.5. You try watching Brad Pitt interview the vampire and not feel a little conflicted. Look, man, all I'm saying, pick an obsession, stay with it, all right? Okay, what's the new timing sound? That's my Prince Albert. A what? Yeah, I got a piercing through my urethra, and I run a chain from that to my scrotum. This, oh, piercing is about pain and pleasure. With you, for instance, right? You got that inner pain, that hunger for success. Oh, yeah. I'm kind of the pace car in this employment 500. 3.8 GPA, varsity sailing, Kappa House social chairman. Dad was the third largest bank in Manhattan. Oh, yeah, man.
Is that $50?
Mike Bates has long enjoyed a reputation as one of the world's premier investment firms. That is why each year we choose our new junior analyst with tremendous care. Mike Bates, man or woman, has a high GPA, a record of athletic achievement, and ties of tradition to our firm through some of the more prominent fraternal organizations on campus. Because we regard the junior analyst position not as a stopping point, but as a stepping stone to greatness. Extend a very warm welcome to my old friend, Mr. Randall Tyson. Well, this will hold many memories for me. I lost quite a bit of nap time in that background. I sincerely wish that we had a place for all of you, but that's not the case. 5 of you will be chosen. And out of the 5 finalists, the student who most closely resembles the ideal employee will be chosen for the position of junior analyst. Good luck with you all. Please study the board now. The markets are up, consumer spending and corporate profit margins are down. Now, how would the social planner remedy this? Downsize the labor force. This increases profit and the resulting price cuts stimulate consumer spending. Yo, sir. Yo, difference of opinion here. Mr. Witherspoon, we can do without the yoing. What he's saying is let's help people by firing them. Now, this seems to me, ironically speaking, whack. Perhaps Daryl does have a special insight into the blue collar, or should I say hairnet mentality? Look. Wicks Martin Industrial, okay? In 1988, their wages exceeded their profit margins, but instead of firing people, what they did was they offered employee contracts with wage givebacks. And guess what? Their employees spent 50% more than they did the previous year. Now, what that proves is what the average Joe on the street already knows. The more money they have, the more money they can spend. He's absolutely right. Wicks Martin did do the right thing by their employees. But then again, instead of laying off workers, they took out a $20 million loan from a certain bank here in Manhattan. And from what I hear, Why? Just a little jumpy, that's all. Hey, can you do me a favor? Can you please talk to the coach and try to give me some time on the ice? I need a sport or I'm not going to get to my base job. Please. I need it for my family, man. Yeah, I thought it's a cool, okay? Thanks, sir. Oh, these things are too tight.
What up? Yeah, but the bottom one's broke, so it's still a 6, but at least it's the 6 good ones up top. It was a fucking D'Addario. I had like the regular pack, and then I had that extra slinky stupid string from the D'Addario pack that I don't even know where. And that should snap like quick. Killadilla.
Please listen carefully.
Having a little fun.
This drug has not been shown to have
It is the 7-string model. It's just missing a string.
constipation, rectal burning, rectal itching, rectal swelling.
Well, knocking shit over. I have it in standard, and then the top I have in D, but then sometimes I'll put it in B flat. Okay.
It is designed to
Secret drink.
senses far beyond levels of her experience by yeah. What are you saying? I'll be able to see better? Like an eagle. Taste, smell, and
Yar.
feeling good. My senses will be magic.
Fucking A. I swear that shit gets stronger every time I try it. Oh, that one beat the tits off me.
Must project them into the buttons. These are your instructions. How much do I get paid? You must also fit your serotonin levels are at their lowest. Yes, clearly there. How much do I get paid? If your senses become heightened, the initial phase will be disoriented, disturbing.
Nah, it's like 2 in the morning, bro. I've been home since 10:15. I went in earlier today, so I got off earlier. And then Max wanted to play Candyland and whatnot, so I focused on him. That way he doesn't feel like it's competition.
I'm gonna be your little outbreak buddy.
Wait, what? Did I just hear him correctly?
Hey, what's with all the bonds and the booze? Doc, for $3,000, I'm gonna be your little outbreak mother. Yes? It's over. You get $3,000. $3,000? Whoa! $3,000. Doctor, look, for $3,000, you can inject me with the Ebola virus, okay?
Oh, Ebola.
Doc, for $3,000, I'm gonna be your little outbreak mother. Okay?
My neighbors would kill me. I've always hated that scene because it's so fucking. They never explained why that would happen. I know there's videos on YouTube like, well, this makes sense if there. Yeah, if there's fucking vacuum tubes the size of a fucking television. Sweet. I'm down. Do they still have that one site? What was it, Pangaea, where you could upload different parts to a track? I don't know what. That's why reading and fucking time lag is hard to do. Damn, I had a thought too. I forgot it. My brain totally prolapsed there for a second. Oh, but yeah, I'm watching the movie Senseless in the background. Basically, dude takes the drug and it makes him like super senses. But then when he goes above the prescribed dose, he's overwhelmed. And then it kind of made sense the way things are going with reality. How they're doing everybody, they're just overwhelming them to the point where everything comes out of them and gets soaked in like a sponge. So then everybody's like Monday morning quarterback on their own life, but in real time. So it's kind of like a paradox. But it's an even better state to be in than indecision and fear as far as manipulation goes. Because those are like states you have to actively work towards keeping people in, whereas this is like self-perpetuated. Precision. I remember Fubar. Tennessee should play the didgeridoo. Didgeridoo. You should start a troll campaign against all these dudes that are sending unwanted dick pics to the women in the community. And since the women are nice, they're not really putting the dudes' names out. But their names are out there. So you dudes better tighten the fuck up. You ain't above nothing or no one. Don't be fooled. Fubar is a song. You got email, I can send you tracks. See, that'd be the best way about it, but I can't. I have to break it down into sections because it's 1 45-minute fucking track of drums. So I need to break it down from there further into like 2 and 3 minute chunks and make that into some shit. But I want to do my part last. That way, because like if I started, it'll be one dimensional. It'll be like, wow, it sounds like everything you play. Because that's how it is when I'm just playing, you know? Like it's like art. You can't avoid your own style. The only way to really work it and have fun is to have everyone else's style, and then you just kind of flourishing it. I'm getting drums, dude. I'm getting the Yamaha tabletop with the 2-foot pedals. My guy says it's good set. He got it because his apartment's smaller than his old one, so he had to downsize from his other drum kit. He's pretty picky, so if he likes it. I play some crazy shit sometimes. Last night I came up with a couple of good ideas. Well, no, I'll play the guitar. I'm just saying I'll do like my part last. We'll get a bass and the drums, and I guess Tennessee's gonna rap, or does he sing too? Sarah can sing.
Now, please, I'm trying to take the test here. This is my future.
Mr. Witherspoon. Mr. Witherspoon. That's the shitty part of Black Sabbath. It's like you want to play a Sabbath song, but then in your head you're hearing it, and fucking Ozzy starts singing, and it's like, here we go again with that fucking. I'm sorry, I just. I'm not really into the Ozzy, man. Even though one of his songs is a staple in my karaoke repertoire of awesomeness, the duet with Lita Ford, Closed My Eyes Forever. But then invariably somebody be like, wow, you look like Ozzy. And I'm like, fuck you, I do not. Like, are you retarded and blind? That was one time. And they still never proven that one. But he did bite the bird's head off. Or vice versa. He did the one in front of the record executives. That was real. I don't think the thing they threw on stage at the show was real. There's no telling that. He's just a fucking drug addict. Because Randy Rhoads was just a good guitarist. Like, that guy would have shredded with anybody. He didn't need Ozzy. Ozzy needed him. Ozzy needed Zakk Wylde. Zakk Wylde didn't need Ozzy. He's got space rabies. How's that for fucking weird? You watch Futurama? And they have Momcore. They have that shit now. They have Mother's brand. Mother's best cookies. Mother's favorite blanket. Mother's special cat food. It's fucking weird. Which ones? Don't tell Mom. I'm banging my stepsis. Banging my stepsister. She's a blouse full of goodies and a piece of ass. Eruption. Which one's that? The solo? No. I'd have to listen to it. Ah, very funny. I don't have teeth. I don't want them to copyright strike me because Sharon seems like a cunt like that. Ozzy, they're playing your music again. Strike 'em, Sharon. Yeah, because both the pickups are fucking active and correct. I got a short on my other one. I'm so sad about, like, I really love my other one more because the body shape on this is fucking awkward. Like, I don't like this. But I just love playing that guitar so much because I've had it forever. I've had it like 21 years. I never got hit, but we did have like we played a house party and like there was probably 70 people and everybody fucking poured out except for like 7 or 8 people. And we didn't give a fuck. We just kept going because we were paid, you know. So it was like, fuck it. We were paid to play. We're gonna play. And then we were done. We stayed and partied. It was fun. I think too, it's some of the effects I use. Unless it's the other pickup shorty out. Need to find like, does Guitar Center do guitar tune-ups? I don't know. I really want a guitar with a whammy bar. Even though it's like less amazing because you know you're just doing the whammy bar to do shit versus fingering techniques. There's a lot of sounds that you can't really accomplish without it, you know? Yeah, that would be nice. Guitars like that, like you can just sit there and ding ding, and it doesn't. You don't even have to play anything, and it just sounds good. Is it an Ovation or like a generic brand? Do they have different brands of guitars in Canada? Pretty much, this is it. It's about your brain becoming a tampon and just soaking it all in. And then you have to take it and examine it after the fact. They've got you coming and going, wrapped around yourself. You're your own obstacle course. Mental menstruation. My brain's pussy's bleeding. 2 doves fly in the distance, and a hunter shoots them both because he's good at what he does. The doves? Nah, you eat them after you shoot them. Man, I fucked up today. I went in early. And as I tell everyone when I rush out, I always forget one thing. It's like halfway to work, and I'm like, God damn it, I forgot my vape. Like, I don't go through weed withdrawals or anything crazy, but I don't talk, which is kind of difficult when you have to communicate with people in order to get shit done. Then at one point I went into the cooler and just like there was a pallet with a bunch of boxes of eggs still in the master cases. So I just fucking stretched out and laid down for like 15 minutes and just chilled. It was peaceful and like it vibrates because it's in a big giant fridge, so it's like just like it felt good on my back. There's nowhere to stash it at work. Like we can do a lot of product turnover, so everything's moved about all the time. And they always got loss prevention, fucking watching the cameras, trying to get every fucking penny accounted for. And they're just watching us anyway because like we win a lot of the contests and sales and everything else. In the big freezer, yeah, you could. In the fridge part of it, nah, it's only like 40 some. You'd wake up stiff. Stiff. So stiff. 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 Yeah, inside the fridge. See, there's a big fridge that's connected to the big freezer. But the big freezer is like at 30 degrees. Fry up some taters. Carrie. Another pick. That's the other bits of this guitar. Fucking, it won't stay in tune. Shit. I don't know why. I think I need to fuck with the knobs. Drunk in public. I've never had a drunk in public ticket. Oddly enough. But I have had to talk to police while I was on acid many times. That's always a treat. How come there's no Uber porn? And don't say fake taxi because that's not the same thing. Like when they had pizza delivery, they immediately made pizza delivery guy porn to help get the pizza delivery guys laid. But there's not like Uber porn. Are you using your Willy Wonka ray to get a dab? You know that guy's theory for Willy Wonka's teleportation machine was kind of sound, right? I thought a quid is 25, isn't it? And like a quad, a fourth, quattro. Oops.
Just as I looked at stock prices right before he started to sale. Yes, I did. No, you didn't. Oh, no. Sir, I realized the last thing that once you know take a lot of things that board of mine you over the other five candidates. I'm playing hockey and I'm in Tampa and but now they have high expectations.
Only $85 for parking? That ain't shit. Here parking's like 150 minimum, plus tow fee, plus the storage in the fucking tow lot because they took your car and they had to put it in their fucking parking lot so you paid to get it back. So if your car gets towed and you don't get it within a day or two, you're fucked. You might as well just sign it over and get a new car if you got a used car. That's some bullshit, Gareth. Damn. I haven't had a traffic ticket since 97. No. 2002. 2001. No. I don't know. 2006 maybe. I don't know. Still got headband. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good.
You best. You got How much will I get for this?
But if you wanted to teleport something, I have a bottle for a slide.
That's Brandon. This right here
Stacy's MIA. Well, she was having phone issues though yesterday. I think she's got malware on her phone. Oh, love this guitar. Sure thing. She got it. Oh, I don't know what baby's into. Do a riff from P to It's an eyeball. It shows the volume knob and the tone knob. I like eyeballs everywhere because tweakers are paranoid by their very nature. So when they have lots of shit staring at them, they're uncomfortable. So they don't even like to come near my property or personage because I have eyes all over me too. And you can just tell they're like, "What are you looking at?" Like, I'm looking at a human trash pile. What do you think I'm looking at, Speedy? Hi. They don't even make good spy movies anymore. I do. I would just put my hand on the camera and need to touch it up though. I fucking heal terribly. It doesn't matter how heavy I put the shit in, it still heals out on me because your hands are just. Yep. And I got a big tool eyeball on my elbow. I got him on there. I don't know why the lighting's so bad in here. I got two fucking overheads. Just goddamn light bulbs the government's sticking us with. Every light bulb should be 60 watts. Nobody needs to see. And motherfucker, I got two lights in my face and I got a shadow. Like, what the fuck? I'm not in a goddamn cavern. I'm in an 8x12 room. Like, two overheads should be plenty of light. And a fucking TV beaming. Like, really? I don't ask for donations ever. What's the point? Donate for what? I'm not a charity. I'm a human. I got a job. I like if people need help, I'll help them out here and there when I can, but I'm not gonna beg for, hey, make my dream happen for me because I'm such a winner. At that point, it's like, why don't you just stand on the street with a cup and be like, yo, I'm trying to do some shit. Everybody kick in. Everybody kick in because I can't earn it. I don't deserve it, or I would be able to earn it for myself, but not. Just give me, give me, give me, give me. Let me send my collection plate. I don't know that you can summon them so much as you can attract them or impress them. Like they play favorites just like anything else, you know. I'll donate to people one time, and then I watch how they behave after that, and then I won't. Yeah, what else have they got to do with their time? have human baseball cards, and they just fuck around like, hey, let's fuck with this guy. Nah, he's cool. Fuck with that guy. And then they're like, yeah, let's fuck with that guy. Nobody likes him. Yeah, fuck him. I do have watermelon rings. I'm save them though. Oh, I do. I got cinnamon rolls. Fuck yeah. I think I'm starving myself to death without intending to, because I'm not eating enough, because I don't have time, because I'm not taking a shit at work. It actually will. The potassium will help catalyze the alcohol quicker. Chemistry. Yeah, it's like I want to eat, but anything I want to eat takes time, and it's like fuck. And then it's 3 a.m. Like by the time I get off work, there's no time to really eat anything other than something quick. But then if I'm not feeling up to eating at lunchtime, then it's like, yeah. So basically, like on a weird schedule of eating. Go to the Canadian Waffle House. What's it called? Billy John Doe's. Do you have Canadian bacon? Moose tracks. Moose tracks. Or you could go to the poop restaurant. Stacy was showing me. Somebody was showing me the poop restaurant. Everything's poop. Yeah, it's a poop restaurant where all the food's shaped like poop, and the plates look like poop, and the silverware looks like it's made of poop, and the napkins look like somebody wiped their ass with them. It's in Edmonton. I don't know. I've never ever thought to myself, wow, that shit looks edible. My first thought is, hey, don't step in that shit. And then after I'm done thinking, I look at the boy and I go, hey, don't step in that shit. Like, why don't they have like a baby head restaurant then, where everything's shaped like a baby's head, and you have baby's head cake and a baby's head roast beef sandwich with bread shaped like a baby. Oh, That was vicious. Have you ever seen Senseless? Homegirl just straight fucking field goal kicked his nuts. Janet Jackson's Super Bowl titty. That's your challenge for today. Find a way to work that into a conversation. An after Dahmer. Ah, that's a good one. You could use that one. An after Dahmer for the cannibal on the go who doesn't want bad breath. Oh, but anyway, here's a secret project you can do. YouTube Fight Club. You got to try to get into somebody's comments, some stranger, and just fucking pick a losing battle with them. That's your first assignment. You gotta lose a fight. I tried. It's really fucking hard, man. I picked a seemingly insurmountable battle, taking a stand against Tool music. And like 3 fucking fan people were just like, no, wait, what? What? But in the end, I shut them all down. Because I was making valid points. So then it was like, once you make a good valid point, they can't come back from. That's the end of it. So it's like, damn. They had a 3-on-1 and I took them. So I'll try again tomorrow. Yeah, but they don't argue people. Because C's and thinking she'll just call in Sarah, she'll tag team, and then you're getting just clotheslined. And then one of them's outside the ring grabbing your ankles. They're a dynamic duo. Where's rapper Ye been? I haven't seen him in a few days. Is he taking stock of his life? The choices that have led him here. Graduating from what? College? He's 86. Can you graduate from remedial school?
This is what I was wondering about.
What the hell are you doing here? This is my daughter. Your mama must be back.
Man, they had a Roddy Piper thing in my feed today. It was so sad. But they're showing clips from Piper's Pits. Oh, I forgot about it. You know how their little shows to try to be popular. TV shit. That was really the forerunner of YouTube, in a way. But still, it's all Timothy Leary's plan for everybody to be their own celebrity with their own personal screen. And he was CIA, so do with that what you want. You know who they never bring up though? Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Where the fuck's that guy? Are they just not promoting him because they don't want kids smashing each other with 2x4? That happens anyway. Oh shit. Have you been watching the where they hunt down their favorite artifacts from when they were stars? I've watched a few of them so far. Neat. You should check it out. It's on the A&E channel. Like the latest one was Brutus the Barber Beefcake went and got his barber shears back. Because like when they were hard on their luck, they sold their memorabilia to just get by, you know? Orange Julius. The juice is gonna kill you. The juice. Juice is loose. Trace. Three. Where was Tennessee tonight? Where was Sarah tonight? Where was Stacy? Where was she? Was probably sleeping. She's not a super night owl like everybody else. But Stacy has no excuse. Just push on the string. I'm kind of dead hands right now. Whatever's impinged in here, I can't get it to come out quite right. But it is clicking around, so it like means it's gonna relax. Probably when I'm asleep. Right on. Welcome. Liverpool. Gary from Scotland. Liverpool. MK from Canada. Where's Isaac been? Has anybody seen him lately? Isaac Tamu. Donde está? That popped my back, my neck, and my jaw. Liverpool. That's it.
Hold it right there.
No.
Hold it again. Hold it. Oh, come on, Paul. One more, one more.
That's
Oh, why not? You better try and think. You really have.
That's a euphemism for fat.
doink. Doink. Atomic
Back to the
bar.
hotel.
Eyeball martini lemon right here.
Which is so
Eyeball martini.
I remember when you won. We'll go back to the hotel.
Yeah, more of that. There you are. Fucking goddamn hands work. Can blame MK for my lousy playing tonight because he made me drink and it made my hand fucking numb. Just kidding, I'm a grown up and I make my own choices, irregardless of peer pressure or consequence. But yeah, he pressured me into it. Donde está everyone? Good call. Coffee cheers. Clink. Maybe I'll get enough of a buzz to overcome the alcohol. Ugh. This shit's vile. It's just so vile. Oh. Good morning, C. Did you have good sleep? Are you feeling good? How's your sinuses and allergies today? How's everybody else? I ain't seen Todd in a minute. He's probably busy being a dad. I don't know. It all feels like weeks. Every day feels like a week or more. Sometimes like a couple hours seems like a week. But then like 5 minutes can seem like a weekend. That's a funny bit if you know what I'm talking about. Boom. if one could spoon out their eyeball.
Good morning. How are you?
Pretty
Having my
fine.
coffee. I've been okay.
Cool. Did you have a good Father's Day?
Yeah,
You
I
too?
cooked and did a bunch of stuff.
Oh,
How was yours?
good. I got my basket of treats. It worked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
I got a card, and Max made me a little clay watermelon slice.
Oh
Like he really likes tiny food, so
yeah.
like that's like an honor for me that he thought to make
Oh.
me my own tiny food.
That's too cute.
Yeah, it's funny. Like he's into miniatures. Like my mom collects miniature shit too.
Oh,
So he
oh
was like,
no.
yeah. So I was telling my mom about that, which was already kind of funny. But then he's like, when she dies, tell her I want all her miniatures. And that's like some shit I would say when I was a kid.
Mhm.
So I gave him a good lesson on DNA. See that? You're just like me, whether you want to be me or not. I'm the basis of you. Can't escape it.
Hi Gary.
Gary.
Gary, come up. Your phone still broke?
Yeah, Gary, there's a Liverpool person in here earlier.
Where the MK go?
To sleep. He was drizzunk.
Oh, he was doing all.
That's what he says. There's no telling.
Nobody else showed up. Kenny ain't around.
I don't know. I didn't want
Mm.
to jump and check the thingy do because then it glitches my phone.
Oh, to share?
Well, no, like if I go onto the messenger, it'll make that's what causes me to echo when I check messages.
Yeah.
Whenever he was like, "You hear an echo?" Like, yeah, it's me. I checked the message. My bad.
After my course yesterday.
I think Stacy's phone's still messed up.
Oh, is that why she hasn't been around?
Yeah, she said her phone wasn't charging yesterday. Like after so many hours, it was only up to 4%,
Oh
and then
no.
it got up to 8%. But then as soon as she was in the chat, then it like dropped down to 2%. So
Oh.
my phone is technically garbage because they can't resolve my issue.
What's going on with your phone?
Whatever they updated, like you know how you have the Google app on your phone.
Hmm.
Well, like it's you know how you down swipe on your home screen and that gives you your apps list.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Oh
Now,
no.
yeah, now the Google app made that so when you down swipe, there's just a Google search bar. It's like, okay, well, I disable that feature. Still can't access my app screen. Like, where the fuck is my list of apps?
Oh no.
Yeah,
What do you have?
LG, Android. I
Oh
talked
my
to
god.
tech support and everything, and they couldn't fix it. They had no clue. They're like, sorry, man, try a factory reset. I'm like, no, I don't want that.
That's what I was gonna say.
Gary,
Can you hear
welcome.
me, see?
Yeah, hi Gary.
Oh, do you know how long it took me to suss this out? Oh, fucking hell.
How are you?
Every time, every time I was going from, like, onto the StreamYard, it was taking me out of there and putting me into Google search. I was
Oh,
bypassing Safari.
oh no. Well, you
So
made
how
it.
you been?
I've been good. How have you been? Good to hear your voice.
These iPhones are shit. Yeah, I know, it's
Oh,
fucking been a while.
you have an iPhone?
Yeah, I hate it. I prefer my Samsungs or Androids. iPhones
Yeah,
are
that's what I
shit.
have.
They are the best.
I have a Samsung.
Fuck, it's took me like 6 months to work this out. I had to get up on here.
Yeah, I was wondering where Gary been at. He's at my age. He don't come up on the panels.
He's been
I
around.
know,
He's been in chats.
I think I tried on Jimmy's once, but it didn't.
Yeah, I've seen him in Jimmy's and
Been in the
you're always
clouds. And on my old Samsung, I used to get a fucking wicked reception.
Yeah.
Crackly.
Oh, that looks good
Yeah.
this time.
it
Oh,
is.
I fell
How's
over
the
last
wife,
week and
Gary?
fucking. Yeah, she's alright. I think I just woke her up. She's got to get up
Oh,
anyway. It's fucking midday. I fell over last week onto my fucking bum cheek, my bone in my ass. Fucking hell.
oh
I've never been
no.
in so much
Are,
pain.
are you
I
okay?
couldn't sit down for a week.
Get
I
it
Oh,
fixed.
that's
think
not
so, but
good.
I can't sit down on one side. I can't sleep on one side.
Go
It's
to the
fucking
doctor. Get
agony.
it fixed.
You didn't get a check?
I know that shit. This made me laugh yesterday when I left. All right, Gary, see you later. Go and kick some ass. And I was like, fucking hell. Kick no ass. My ass is fucking sore. So have you heard Has?
Haz is okay. I heard from him some time ago. He's all right.
See. Have
You
you
hear me?
spoken to Has lately?
Yeah, I spoke to him some time ago. He's good.
Alright, just check. Is he good?
Yeah, yeah, he's good.
What's Todd been up to?
I don't know. I haven't heard from her.
Me either.
I
Send him
posted
happy
Where's
Father's Day.
Kennedy?
Exactly.
Let me wait. Hold on. Let me go on the computer and send him the. I know Sarah's sleeping. I don't want to disturb her though.
Wake him up for the last hour.
Let's see if kind of she answers. Cause yesterday we posted that we were gonna watch a movie and he didn't answer.
I know movie time's always when I'm at work.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I figured you were at work. I know you would have came.
Tomorrow I gotta work too. But Wednesday I'm off.
Wednesday you off?
Wednesday.
All right. So movie time Wednesday.
What?
It's trippy watching the movie.
I'm moving around.
Gabby, we be watching movies on StreamYard.
Alright, let me try and work this camera. Is my StreamYard reception bad?
No, it's not so bad.
No, it's
I
fine.
can hear you.
Yours is crackling a little, see? I thought it was just my end. The sun's out for a change. It's fucking been.
Yeah, I'm about to change to my computer. I'm on my phone and it's probably my headset.
Ain't had no
It's you.
sun yet. Oh.
Wait, Diz, I'm gonna come back on
Yeah,
my computer.
Right.
I got so drunk last Wednesday, the police fucking spotted me and picked me up and took me home. And they said to Larissa, if she's caught outside the house or I'm out the house, I'm gonna get another fine.
Oh. They let you go
But
though?
normally when they catch you drunk, they take you to the police station and like hold you for 6 hours. But this time they put me in the back of their car. I couldn't walk, and they drove me home and left me with my missus.
Yeah, that was nice of them.
Yeah.
Here they will
Yeah,
take you
they
and
got their fine.
if you're like drunk and belligerent, they'll lock you up overnight. But if you're
I
cool, they'll
can't
let you go.
remember. I'd normally rather crawl home for them.
You got arrested, Gary?
No, they took him home.
No, they didn't arrest me this time. They just took me home, put me to bed. Larissa weren't very happy. I left my phone out as well. She had to go out and risk getting arrested to get my phone back.
Oh no. Where'd you leave it?
I took too many Valium and mixed it with drink.
Oh no, Gary.
You gotta be careful with that.
My memory bank.
It doesn't really. You don't build up a tolerance so much as you build up a bunch of the chemical in your system.
Break it up.
Just heavy agents.
I think
You
I
gotta drink.
took like 25 Valium in one handful. Like
Drink a jar. Like eat a jar of pickles and then drink
use
the
a
juice.
picking up.
That'll fix you. Pickle juice is the secret of life.
And this way I had to come.
because cucumbers are great for you, right? And then vinegar is great for you. So you're combining the two. It like detoxes you and flushes you
I can't
and
hear you.
super.
You're just crackling up.
I think it's your phone, Gary.
Thinks he's chewing something.
Oh,
Oh, can you hear me? Sorry. I made me while I chew. I'm having my crackers and
thank God
coffee.
my StreamYard working.
It sounds fine
You
on
know
our
what I
end.
miss? Well, on my Samsung. So
Well, you could come up on panels now, Gary.
I'm gonna have to jump out. I can't. When I but when you both talk, I'm in a storm. He's putting on this English accent. You know, him accents like this. I don't really talk.
Crocky Joe.
I understand it, and I'm saying, so I have to break it down and talk slower.
Everything good other than that, Gary?
I was talking in my Scottish. I have to say when I talk to you, I talk in English. I have to break down, talk slower.
Yeah.
Like that. This isn't how I talk to Larissa or like my family. We're Scotland, but I lived in England for 20 years, and Americans can understand English, but not really Scottish.
Oh,
My
you
voice
gotta.
goes in higher pitch, and I speed up my accent, and I talk a lot faster.
Oh, yeah? So you're like a totally different
Multilingual.
Gary?
Uh,
Plus all the
I'm
different.
gonna jump on and off a minute.
Okay.
Language. What do you think about unwanted dick pics? See,
The horrible, unsolicited dick pics?
yes,
Very wrong.
that's what I think too.
There should be a law against it.
Well, I mean, there's already a law. There's law of like decency. There doesn't need to be any kind of government bullshit intrusion, but there should be some kind of like street justice, some sort.
Exactly. Find the dude and punch him in his
Dick and then video.
hoo-ha.
Like, man, that's what you did. I was thinking like if someone started like a fucking page doing that, that would just be bomb. Hey, you remember so and so? And you send her a pic? Why? Waka! Field goals, them motherfuckers like like the Rockettes, just like you're trying to kick them balls to the moon. And with their good Timberlands, you know, the steel toe ones.
That's right.
So you make sure you smash both of them boys right into that dick. Just, it's like bonus points. And then like it's live streamed, so that way people can like supercharge it and bet on it. Like, is the guy gonna throw up? Maybe. That'd be hilarious.
That's true.
Gotta make some kind of montage of their pictures. Like this week's winners. Ugly little dick competition. It'd be even funnier, like their wife sees it. You know what I saw on YouTube? Your dick. Care to explain? Yes, we could hear you fine and dandy, Gary. The
You were
crackling noise.
good, Gary?
Yeah, the crackling was just C's chips. She's eating
Me
fried bat wings, Gary Rome.
too. Now I'm having my crackers and coffee.
Like biscotti. Are they biscottis?
Mm,
Biscotti
I
crackers?
wish I wish I had some of those. They're just some Ritz. Ritzes.
Ritz are good too.
Yeah,
On this.
I love them with coffee.
I have cinnamon rolls, but it's too late to eat that. Cinnamon rolls.
Where is my mujer? She's sleeping. We fell asleep watching movies.
Again.
We missed you, this I am.
I know you guys fell
On,
asleep.
on movie night. Yeah, you know, I always fall asleep. Just call me sleepy girl.
I wanted to sleep. I was tempted to sleep in the fridge today. I just stretched my back a little bit. I don't know
Yeah.
what else to do to stretch it. Yeah, like whatever. It's usually like an hour or two into work, but whatever happens, it pulls and impinges something, and
Oh
then I
no.
get a headache from it. And then I
Something
get
in your neck.
yeah,
Because I have the same thing and I get a lot of headaches because of it. And it goes down into your shoulder blades.
yeah. It's because my shoulder is out of place always.
Oh, oh yeah, right. You said that.
Yeah, like can you see it? Well, it's hard with this shirt because it's long sleeves. Yeah,
Oh my God. Why you never got that fixed?
because they can't do the surgery because it's too close to my lungs and heart.
Oh my God.
I got
So you,
giant lungs.
so you
And
got you get a lot of pain from it?
it's not so much. It's not that it hurts so much. It's the I can tell when it's pinched because I can't function right. Like,
Yeah.
and I get the headaches, and then it's like trying to stretch 4 different ways because it's kind of like all my puppet strings are dripped,
Yeah. Um,
so everything compensates for it. My back, my legs, my feet. Like it's fucking insane how much being out of whack in one spot affects the whole body.
oh my God, that must be hard at work though. You do all that lifting and all that, you know?
Yeah, like once it
All that
once
labor.
once it's done for the day, that's when I drop stuff. But usually I can avoid it because I'll take breaks every now and again to stretch.
Oh, okay.
It's just like fuck. It's been so hot. It's harder to do in the heat because it's like shit. You're already slow enough lagging in the heat, you know.
Yeah.
They actually still used fan today. I think I'm gonna donate one of my fans too, so we can have one in the warehouse kicking.
Yeah, I need that now that it's hot.
I got like I got an exhaust fan like for the garden, so I can bring that bad boy in. They'll be like, "Holy shit, where'd you get that?" At the store. Where else do you buy stuff? I machined a fan in my garage on the weekends.
Yeah.
You can't get nobody to do nothing around these parts. It's despicable.
Really?
Yeah, like before COVID, fucking people would stop by when they'd see me out in the yard and they'd be like, "Hey man, your stairs are kind of hurt. Are you trying to get them fixed?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, but not right now." Now it's like I got materials sitting around. I got money to get other materials if I need it.
And nobody's.
Can't get nobody to fucking help out. I'm gonna end up
Damn.
having to buy, I'm gonna have to buy my own tools and do this shit.
You're gonna have to do it yourself.
Yeah, I just need a better saw. The saw I got's all beat up and the blade's shit. So I'm just gonna buy a new circular saw. I just gotta put a handrail on the stairs so it's sturdy again. Like
Yeah.
monkey boys climbed all over him and hanging on him, and he's pulled it, and they just beat up old handrail on it. And I might put some new treads down too. I want to make more home improvements, but it's like everybody I tell about, it's like, yeah, that's a great idea. Let's do it. And it's like, well, let's do it then. I can't fucking do everything solo.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard when you need help, to get things done around the house.
Luckily, Max has learned to pitch in a lot. He's doing a lot better about helping pick up. It's just like whittling his shit down. We gotta get rid of some of this stuff or organize it.
Oh, no, don't throw it, throw it.
Well, no, I won't throw them away. Like his baby toys that aren't really
Oh,
sentimental. Like
yeah,
the sentimental ones, we'll keep those, but then like the stuff they don't really need anymore, we can donate that to people.
yeah.
I saw one of the old ladies walking her kid around the park. She's like, "Hey, you want some floaty jackets, like jet ski vest for a kid, so they can be
Hmm.
in?" She's like, "Sure." So here you go. Bing, gone.
Yeah, that's good. You donate, goes to
Yeah,
good
it's true.
hands,
And then people will have
doesn't
to
go
wait
to waste.
because not everybody can afford that shit. Like some of them shits are like $40 for a good life vest jacket,
That's true.
because it's got the bottom part, so you like slide into it like a full suit, so it doesn't go
Yeah,
up and down.
yeah.
But then it's the slightly larger kid sized one where it's like just a vest, so they'll have protection for the next 4 years.
Oh, that's good.
I still got to go through his clothes too. He went through a growth spurt again.
Yeah, that's true. They grow out of this stuff fast.
All at once. It's like all at the same time. There was like a point all his t-shirts stopped fitting, and then like last week all of his shorts stopped fitting, so we had to go get him a bunch of shorts. Now he's got shorts and shirts and
Oh,
socks.
good.
I think I
Yeah.
just got to kick down some underwear, and he'll be good.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, they grow too fast. Too fast.
Someday he'll be big. Then we can babble. Oh, he's so precious. Little watermelon slice. I'm gonna have to film that. Just thinking damage.
I'm gonna choke Kenny. Yesterday I hit him up, he ain't answer.
Wasn't it a storm down there or something?
Was there? I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh my god, now I feel bad. Was there a storm? I gotta.
I don't know. I feel like he was saying something about it raining the other day. I think it rains there all the time though.
Yeah.
Like it would be more newsworthy if I said, "Hey, it's raining." They'd be like, "Really?" Yeah. I think the last time it rained was shit, at least 6 months ago. It probably rained for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. All because people are like, we gotta conserve water. No, you gotta spray that shit all over the ground and spread it out and put it back into the ecosystem.
That's
You gotta
true.
break the dams. Until they break the dams, fucking everything's gonna be out of whack. The weather's gonna be shit. And it's just gonna get worse.
Yeah.
You gotta restore the natural water system to the
Yeah.
way it's designed. There's Sarah.
Oh, Sarah. Good
Bish.
morning, Sarah.
What is a bish? Is that like a dish? So he summoned her by talking about him as opposite sex.
Girl, I don't know. I just woke up and I'm so tired. I'm still tired.
Yeah, I felt like that too. Like I
Come
slept
up,
good.
Sarah. You slept good?
Yeah, I always sleep great, and I wake up refreshed. And then I wasn't even sore or anything this morning. I got right up and I was like, cool, I'll take a quick shower, get ready.
No, normally at this time I'm still asleep a little.
Whoops. Not bad. God damn it. Hold on, Sarah. My phone's being a dick. There we go.
No.
Hi.
Howdy.
How are you, mommy?
Okay, how are you?
Tired.
Yeah. I fell asleep last night while we were watching movies.
Yeah, I had dozed off too. Then I got up and I saw that signed off. I was tired.
Yeah, me too. I'm still tired.
Yeah.
How are you doing, Josiah?
Decent. I just
Yeah.
got to figure out a new exercise routine to get my shoulder back in shape better. That or
Mhm.
they'll have to give me one of those fucking steroid shots again, which I hate.
Oh, I get them all the time.
I
I
got
got
one.
them. I had it in my. I got it put in my ulnar nerve the last time. My hand was numb for like 3 days. Well, not my whole hand. It was my pinky finger and my um the finger beside the pinky finger. Both those fingers were completely numb, and that
The,
side of my hand down to the wrist.
the ring finger.
No, it's not the ring finger. Yeah, it is. Sorry.
Because this pinky ring, the
Pinky
bird,
ring. Fuck you,
pointer.
finger, index, and thumb.
Because it's the long one.
It's too damn early for this.
7:14
Yeah,
a.m.
like I said, too damn early.
Very early.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, y'all were asleep early on. That's why.
Yeah, I don't know what time I went to sleep around. I think I fell asleep probably around 9:30 or 10, maybe. I think C fell asleep around the same time.
Yeah.
Put a movie on, and I didn't get through much of it. I know that. It is what it is.
There's no laws about movie watching. People used to get pissed. They'd take me to the movies and I'd fall asleep at the theater. And they're like, what the fuck? Why'd you fall asleep? Like, it's dark and quiet and the movie was boring. What the hell do you think was going to happen? Like, you got to take me to a space movie or something with loud noises and shit to keep me actively watching it because
Yeah.
there's not enough plot usually to do it. The first 5 minutes, you can usually, like, okay, I see where this is going.
Yeah. Do you work tonight, Sam?
Not till 3 p.m.,
That's all right.
3 to 11.
Do
Then
you
I'm
always
off.
work nights?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love
No,
working nights.
I don't like working the daytime.
Me either.
There's more people out,
Mm.
more
Yeah.
elderly especially, and they're so fucking infuriating. Like, I respect him and I love him and great that's your grandma or whatever, but man, if you love them so much, keep them at home and do the shopping for them.
You know what annoys me about elderly people, and there isn't much that annoys me about them because I don't know. I think the elderly are cute. And I work with the with the elderly for years, is their resistance to change.
Yeah.
So fucking annoying.
But see, that's the
They don't
difference.
want to
The
change.
elderly now know about technology. They didn't grow up in fucking Stone Ages. They grew up with computers and cell phones and all that shit too.
I know.
So for me to be sitting there like, I can't get the pin pad to work. Like, what? Are you fucking kidding me? We've had debit cards since the 80s. There's no fucking way you don't know how to operate your debit card.
Exactly.
Come on.
Or computers. So I can do it by hand. Why would I
Morning, Peach.
send an email when I could? Why would I
Here,
send an email when I can put it in the mail? Why want a paper copy? There's no copy of it after. I'm like, Dad, anything that you do online stays around way longer than your paper copy.
Yeah.
you can
Put a
always print
naked
it.
picture online and see what happens. That shit stays around.
What up? Well, like this woman, all I wanted to do is get my drink and my little beef jerky snack before work. And she's already paid for her shit and got it in the bags. So she sees me walk up, then she decides to start up a conversation just so I have to wait that much longer.
Of course.
Like, yo, what the fuck? Get out of here. Go live your life. Or die. I don't care which. Just let me get my shit on.
Well, that's not nice.
It isn't nice. It's like, come on, man. We all got shit to do. And like, just because you want to interfere with someone else's time, that's not fair. That's like time rape. But what can you do? You can't yell
I know.
and they're like, ah, scary.
It
How you
took me,
doing, Peach?
I don't know how long to get my dad to use a fucking cell phone. I've got a landline. I said, but Dad, it's more convenient having a cell phone. I want you to have a cell phone, especially when like you're driving and stuff. If you get into a car accident, what good is your landline going to do you?
Right. You might as well have a megaphone at that point.
Yeah,
Help.
cups with a fucking string.
Help
But he
me.
uses a cell phone now, and like he was so against Facebook for so many years. Why would you have all your personal information online? I said, Dad, it's not to have your personal information online. If you choose to share your personal life and personal information online, then you can do that on Facebook if you so choose, but you don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
So now, and you know, he bitches and bitches and bitches about how teenagers have their fucking nose stuck in their phone all the time. Blah, 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 blah. My dad is worse than a fucking teenager with his fucking face in his phone. He's always got his face in his fucking phone. Like I end up getting annoyed with him because I'll be like, we'll be sitting there eating dinner or whatever, or I'll be saying something to him and he doesn't hear you because he's got his face in his phone like a fucking 14-year-old.
Has he
like-
discovered memes yet?
Pardon?
Has he discovered memes yet?
Yeah, well, he uses the gifs on the phone. He's learned to use those.
So he just communicates with them.
And he's discovered slots online.
Oh shit.
That's what he does.
Is he winning real?
Pardon?
Is he winning real money?
No. No, I won't let him gamble online.
Good.
It's dangerous to get into that. I don't care if you're like if you have a gambling problem or not, even for the average person, the convenience of that.
Yep. That shit'll suck your money like.
I mean, like it's not that I won't let him. I don't control what my dad does. I don't advise him to do that. I just tell him if you're actually like gambling online and you have to put your bank card or credit card information into that, someone could steal your information. So he's all paranoid about that. I said, don't put your information online anywhere like that unless you talk to me first. Like I'll shop for Amazon and stuff for him.
Yeah.
Even then, there's no guarantee.
Yeah, but I do it myself for him. You
They'll
know.
cover it.
Anything he buys online, I do it for him. I don't allow him to put his credit card information online himself. I'm scared he's going to get ripped off. You know what I mean? And I tell him, anybody calling, asking for money on the phone, never, ever, ever give it to them. I don't care if someone calls you and tells you that I'm in jail and I need bail money. Don't
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
Hey, what if they're a Nigerian prince?
Yeah.
Like that's royalty, so you know they got the money.
He got all these George, shut up. He got all these emails that a member of your family's died, you're gonna inherit money.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
So he was this was a couple of years back, and then he got something in the mail about you won a couple $1,000 or whatever. And he's like, can I send this back to them with the money? I'm like, no, Dad, it's a fucking scam. Like, and this was like 15 years ago. So I worry about him now. If you're getting fooled by that kind of shit 15 years ago, I worry about you.
Well, these are the people that used to do chain letters.
Yeah.
You know, like they had pet rocks. Like that was the fucking trend, a pet rock. Hey, let's all own a pet rock. Won't that be cool? Yeah, let's do it. And then they're the ones. If everybody jumped off a bridge, would you do it? Well, apparently you would, Mom and Dad, because all you motherfuckers were clones. You were all the same hippie with the same bell bottoms and the same stupid bracelets and the same patchouli and all the same other bullshit uniform of nonconformity.
Right?
All this shit, it's always the same thing. Conform everybody, conform everybody. Fucking let it go, you anti-freedom psychopaths.
The other night, I went to bed and I said goodnight to my dad and Ellie. So he goes to me, he's like, well, I will go to bed too, but I have to stay up until 9 to feed the cats. I'm like, I rolled my eyes. Like, I get annoyed with the shit he says sometimes. I'm like, you live with 2 other fucking people. Your 32-year-old son can't stay up to feed the cats, or you can't feed your cat at an hour early. Like, he treats my brother like he can't do shit by himself. And he bitches to me nonstop about them. It gets so fucking annoying. I'm like, then say something to them. If you're annoyed with something that they're doing, bitching to me doesn't help the situation. Say something to them.
Well, he wants you to step in and be his defender.
No, I'm not doing it. I've already beat the fuck out of my brother's girlfriend.
Well, see, that's the thing, though. You kind of
and then they got mad at me for it.
You set the precedent and standard in one area, but not in another.
But then I sit here and I'm like, so do you talk about me like that to my brother?
Well, of course he does. He's
fucking
a dad.
annoying. All he does is talk shit about them. I'm like, you're worse than a little girl. Bitching.
Yeah.
It's only getting worse as he's getting older. He's senile.
How old is he?
66, 67 now.
Well, that's not
67
that bad.
this year.
WB.
I think he's getting like the beginning stages of Alzheimer's and possibly dementia. He's so nasty and mean to people. The other day we were in the car. I was going to an appointment. I had to get my injections, and then because of my conditions right now, I can't drive. So my dad does the driving. And on the way there, he's telling me this story about how somebody called for insurance to give him a quote, right? And the shit that he's saying that he said in response to this person, my dad goes, oh, can you give me a quick estimate? And the guy goes, yeah, sure I can. And my dad goes, well, I'm on my way out the door, so you better do it really quick or else I'm not staying on the phone with you. So then they gave him a quote, and my dad's like, well, you better hang up and you better go through your fucking computer and talk to your supervisor and get me a better quote. I'm like, Dad, why are you so fucking nasty to people? He's
Oh
rude. He's
man.
ignorant. And he does it like when we're out in public. If somebody like parks too close to his car and he has a little bit of problems getting into his car, he's rude and he's ignorant to them. I'm like, Dad, you're gonna get your fucking ass kicked one of these days for
Yeah,
being
he gotta
nasty
be
to
careful
people.
with the.
Or
He's just,
worse.
yeah, he's rude
Did you see the latest one?
and he's racist.
The Puerto Rican family like accidentally bumped into a parked car, and like 6 dudes jumped out of the car and shot the people to death.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. He's gonna get his ass kicked one day, or worse, like you said. You can't just be rude to people. And he's racist, like I said. Like, um, my grandparents were really racist, and I'm sure a lot of people's grandparents and parents are like that because of the way they were raised. Um, but there's no excuse because I was raised like that, and I'm not. I don't use those words. And like he'll
Common
do it
here.
when we're out in fucking public, and I'm like, Dad, you got your window down, and you're being fucking ignorant to people. I said to him, someone will shoot you for that shit.
Yeah, road rage is crazy.
And he'll roll his window down and scream at Middle Eastern people, and you know what kind of names they call him. I mean, he calls them.
Right? And those people got bombs on them.
I told him, I'm like, I don't care what you say in your own apartment, but don't you ever say those words in my apartment, and don't you ever say those words around my daughter. She's not really my daughter, but you know what I mean? Don't you ever talk like that around my daughter. I don't want her growing up like that with those fucking values, because those aren't values. Don't say that shit in my apartment. I don't want somebody walking past my apartment and hearing you talk like that.
Mhm.
And I don't know. He blames it on being raised like that. Like I said, I was raised like that. You raised us like that, and we're not racist. No excuse for that shit. See, are your parents racist or no? Because
No, no, they're not.
yeah.
Most people in America
Thank
aren't
God.
racist. It's very few and far between.
What about you, Sam? Were your parents racist or grandparents?
Nah, none of them. And that's the thing. Most people in America aren't. Like, the actual odds of you having a white supremacist attack you are like 1,000 times less than
Well, my
electrocute
dad's
you.
not a white supremacist, but
Like, there's no real. It's not like that. It's a media lie that they put out.
like he bitches and complains about immigrants. And I said, Dad, you try leaving your fucking country with $20 in your fucking pocket with a 2-year-old and pregnant without your
Yeah.
husband coming over to a country like this to deal with people like you not knowing English and
Why?
struggling enough as it is. Fuck
Why?
off with that. Like,
Why not make your
that's
own
one
country?
thing that makes me mad at him. Like, really makes me mad at him is that.
But look at Canada. Has it been improved over the last 20 years with all this immigration, or has it been detracted and degraded?
I don't know if it's improved. Canada thinks it's improved. We take in
But
a shit
realistically,
ton of
is it
immigrants
safer
each
there?
year.
Are you having a better, happier life because of all the so-called dreamers and all these people making so much more diversity? In America, it's dragging it down because they all just want to take, take, take.
Yeah.
Now our people want to take, take, take. And it's fucking it up for everybody.
Well, like this is my only issue. I have no problems with bringing people over to our country from other countries. If you can make a better life for somebody in their family, I I think that's wonderful. But when our Canadian government doesn't take care of the people that are take care of what's in your backyard right now, the homeless, the people who don't have jobs, and then add to that,
I'll
Exactly.
be right
That's
back,
what I
guys.
have a problem with.
Exactly, Gary. Imagine being in that situation. I've been in my own country and had to fucking live in my car because I don't qualify for the services other people can get because of my skin color and my gender.
Exactly, Gary. It's
There's going
yeah.
to be this government telling me there's no discrimination, there's no bias, except there is. So it's like I don't give a fuck about their situation. What about mine? Mine. I'm tired of
Like I
other
said,
people.
I'm all
Everybody
for helping
else-
other people and improving their quality of life, and their families. I'm all for that. But when
How
you
come
don't
none of this
do
shit's
shit
approved
for the
then?
people that already live here, then yeah, I've got a problem with that.
See, that's their thing. They come over and say, well, we're going to make a better life and then help out the people. And none of them help out the people back home. And back home never gets taken care of. And now, like, half of El Salvador lives in America, which is okay. You know, it's cool. But, like, fit
There's
in and
nothing
do your
wrong with
part.
immigrants. There's no problems with that.
There's a lot of people cheating the system here. And it's starting to get on everybody's nerves, you know?
Just when there's not enough jobs for the people that already live in Canada, and you already have people on the street starving that live in Canada or the States, and you're doing so very little for them, but the government will
Yeah, they paid something like 47 million for a hotel contract to put the people that were illegally crossing the border to be in hotels instead of being in the facilities.
yeah.
But the veterans got to be homeless.
Yeah, and see, that's the problem that I have.
But then they want to talk about equality and equity. It's like, well, quit lying. Just something needs to
And you
change.
know what? Like you bring people over from the Philippines or
It doesn't matter
Middle
where they're from.
Eastern individual people or well,
Pe- People are either
any
hard work.
other race for that matter is more willing to work than the people that we have here. They have better work ethic.
Yeah, Filipinos are hard workers.
All of
Pretty
them
much
are.
everybody I deal with is hard worker. It doesn't matter what they claim to be or what nationality they ascribe to. Like if you're a hard worker, you're a hard worker. I don't care.
Mhm.
I'm gonna pay you just like everybody else unless you do a really
I
good
think
job.
it's just a lot of us have never really had to work our asses off for next to nothing to feed our family. You know, we haven't worked for
I
25
have
cents a day, you know?
I've had struggling days where it's like fucking you're running a chainsaw all morning. And then at lunchtime, you're like, cool, they're supplying lunch. Yeah, they're gonna bring lunch. And then they come up with like 2 loaves of bread and a couple of packs of bologna and a thing of mustard, and like, help yourselves, guys. And you're like, what? And they don't even bring you drinks because you know there's a hose on the house. Shit like that. Like they take advantage of you in America a lot. It
That's
just it
a
doesn't get
struggle
shown
though.
in the movies or any of it.
Yeah, but some people go to bed with less than that.
Yeah, and they shouldn't have to. But
Exactly.
if we can send $1 billion to Israel, which we'd send like 32, I think, but you got people to live in sidewalk. Why?
It's sad. Going to I can't remember where we were going. We were my dad had to go pick up something there, about a 45, I don't know, not 45 minutes, maybe a half an hour, 25 minutes to a half an hour drive from here. And on that drive, I saw two different places where people had like tents set up, like little tent cities set up.
Right?
I'd shake my fucking head.
Where are they
People
supposed to go?
are, pardon?
Are they buying up the market up there like they are here?
I don't know.
Like here, people that are selling their houses, everybody's paying them a couple 100,000 or more over the asking price, and they're like, "Wow, I got paid so much more than my house is worth." But then when they go to buy a new house, they can't buy anything. They're outpriced. They're trying to take away home ownership from everybody. So everybody has to rent forever. Fuck you. You never
No,
get
what
to have.
they're doing in my city is they're putting in an LRT, like a like a via rail system, um from one end of the city to the other, and it's going to cost like something like 14 million per year to operate and have running. And the city has bought a fucking shit ton of houses on one of the main streets that runs from the east end of the city to the west end of the city, and they already did something similar to that. um, they opened up like a highway that, well, it's a parkway that runs from one end of the city to the other, but now they're doing this like via rail system, but they spent billions of dollars already buying property along this one street that runs from one end of the city to the other to widen the road for this thing. But can you imagine how much it's going to cost? If it's going to cost them 14 million to operate a year, imagine how much that's going to cost the people to be able to utilize this. Probably cheaper to take the fucking bus.
Yeah, that's the thing. If the bus even goes where you need it to go, a lot of times, unless you're in a
Well,
major city, the public transportation doesn't go anywhere close to where you got to go. So you end up walking anyway.
yeah, well, and then like this rail system is getting rid of, I think they said, just I think it's called the B line buses that run down that street. It's getting rid of all of those, and it's probably going to get rid of a bunch of others as well. So you're forced to now pay to use this via rail.
And then transfer.
Because you're going to have no other choice if you need to get from the east end of the city to the west end of the city. They've gotten rid of all those buses, so people they have no choice but to use that transit system.
That's shitty.
Yeah. It is what it is.
If only people could just make teleporters a thing.
That'd be convenient, wouldn't it?
If you can figure out how to generate the power, it's doable.
Bah.
Bah.
Had to heat up the other half of my coffee that got cold.
See, if you could time travel, would you do it? Or would you stay right
Ooh,
where you are?
I think I would. Back
Would you
to the
go?
past.
I was just gonna say, would you go back in time or would you go into the future?
I think I would go back in time.
I'd be scared to look into the future.
Yeah, me too.
What if you went into the future and found out there is no future?
Well, the future is just a concept, just like the past. Just technically only right now, the everlasting moment. Because you're waiting for it to be tomorrow, but it's always today, which is always right now. Because every second's a new now. Every millisecond's a new now. Every nanosecond's a new now.
Just saying, what's your favorite movie?
Favorite of all time.
Or
I
a
like
couple of them. I
Silver
know it's hard to pick one.
I like Dragnet a lot.
What?
Dragnet, I like Falling Down, Lawnmower Man. I like David.
Dragnet. What's that about? I've heard of it. I've never seen it.
Like there is a 50s TV show about a couple of detectives, and they were like super straight laced because it was the 50s.
Yeah.
So it's a comedy with Dan Aykroyd and Tom Hanks, where it's like updated version of the TV show. And Dan Aykroyd plays like the dude's nephew or whatever, and he's still straight laced like it's the 50s, but it's the 80s.
Oh,
It's pretty funny. It's funny movie.
I need to watch that.
You do. If you guys were night owls, we could do it one night when Max isn't here.
Okay.
I could put it on the TV, flip my phone around.
Wait, what are we doing?
No, we could just do. Why would you flip your thing around? Why wouldn't we just do it like we do it and stream it?
Because I don't have a disk drive in my computer still, thanks to
Yeah, but
Sriracha.
you don't need a disk drive. I can do it on my computer.
Well, we watch it to watch
You can
movies?
play my DVD on the
Yeah.
computer, or you can look it up somewhere.
No,
I have
I
the
can just stream it on my computer.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
You know.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
I asked him what his favorite movie was, see, and he said Dragnet, and it sounds good.
It's one of them. I have like 400 favorites.
Oh. We gotta see if we find it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I can
He
get it
said
on
he
Cody.
has Wednesday off. So we can make that movie day.
Yeah, okay, let's do that.
I mean, unless you don't have no plans, this I am. Look at me making plans for you.
I don't. What plans? I don't get to have plans. I plan to work until the day I die.
No, when you're off on Wednesday.
No, my only plan is to see what Max wants to do.
Okay.
So at most we'll go to the park in the daytime for a couple hours and come back.
Yeah.
But even then, I can still have my phone with me. So
Yeah, but we're not gonna watch a movie that you can't watch. We'll watch it when you can watch it. You know?
well, as long as I have my phone, I can watch. So
Oh
He
no,
doesn't-
I lost my Sarah.
you don't pay attention to me at the playground. Come on. There's a kid there, he's interacting with 20 other kids. That's the end of me. Like every 5 minutes or so, I'll get a pity wave, like, "Hey, Dad." I'm like, "Hey," and I'll smile at him. But he's there to play. That's fine and dandy. He's a kid. I want him to socialize.
How old
Because
is he?
6.5.
Uh,
You know.
you still get along with your baby mama?
Yeah.
That's good.
Damn, it's actually more than that. He's going to be 7 in October.
Pardon?
He's going to be 7 in October. So he's over the
Oh,
halfway.
happy birthday. It's not too far away.
No, he's already talking about it.
Aw.
When I'm 7, I'll be able to do this. As I go, yeah. Yeah, because I'll be 7. That means I'll be older. Like, you're right. It's like, you get these privileges, but you have more responsibilities. He's like, well, like what? I'm like, I don't know. I'll think of something.
Aw.
Try not to work him too hard. But at the same time, he has to have a work ethic.
Yeah.
And then he sees how I work and he sees how I run shit. He's gone to work and seen what I do. Like, I'll show him around and show him everything I got to do that day. Just watch his little eyes get wide, like, holy shit. Like, yep. So he's got to get appreciation of it.
What grade is he in? 1?
First, yeah. Homeschooling.
Is kindergarten and ECE, is that optional for you guys there?
I don't know. We did kindergarten, and then
Because
like
we can choose to send our kids or keep them home for ECE and kindergarten.
I don't think anybody should go to public school ever again, honestly. Like after all they've exposed to people indoctrinating kids for this or that or the other, it's like how can you trust anybody? It's
Yeah.
just it's foul. I don't want somebody polluting my kid's mind. I don't want to pollute my kid's mind. Why the fuck should you get to? You know?
Gary, come up on StreamYard. Gary never comes up on StreamYard anymore.
He did earlier.
Yeah, you
He
missed
did?
him early.
Seriously?
Yeah. He was having a good old time with C.
The fuck, Gary?
He said he had just got his StreamYard working.
Kind of. Just kept hearing crackling.
Oh no.
But the Siam blamed it on me because I was eating crackers.
Aw.
I got blamed.
Don't blame my Cece.
For eating
Maybe like
crackers.
She
All
was
I wanted was crackers.
just eating your crackers, damn it.
I'm just chomping, yo. What's up? What you
Yeah,
doing?
she was chomping.
Oh, I need a stretching rack. I don't know anybody who tortures.
Pardon?
I said I could really use a stretching rack, but I don't know anybody who tortures.
Mm. Oh.
Not the capacity I require. There's always psychological torture available. Here we call it Taylor Swift music.
You start off your sentence loud and then you whisper by the end of it. So I only hear the first few words, hon.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to.
No, that's okay. I only catch half of what you said.
I sound loud in my head,
Yeah.
so I always feel like I'm yelling.
Oh no. No, you start out talking and I can hear you, and then by the end of the sentence I can't hear anything. So I sometimes like just get the gist of what you're saying.
Hmm. It's because it's almost 5 a.m. too. My brain's fried.
Do you always stay up late at night?
Yeah.
Huh?
I asked Sam if he always stayed up late at night. He's a night owl like us.
Yes.
All day and all night owl. Sometimes I'm a 2-day owl. It just depends how much physical activity I do.
Yeah.
Like if it's
Do you
just
have
chill,
sleeping problems like C and I?
no.
Oh, you're lucky.
I could fall asleep in like 2 minutes flat. It's easy. I learned how to make myself fall asleep.
Last year, C and I would stay up for fucking days.
Exactly. Like you do too much acid and you can't fall asleep, so you got to learn how to fucking push through it. And then once
Well,
you learn how to fall
acid
asleep, when
wasn't our problem.
Exactly.
you can sleep on acid, you can sleep on anything, even speed. There's
No,
Gary.
we weren't doing no acid. Gary,
Yeah, we come back.
He's up here. It says
Gary.
like two white
Oh,
nipples.
hi, Gary.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Sari and Gary. Good, baby. Very good.
No, Gary doesn't want to talk to us.
No, he's still getting StreamYard. He's using Safari browser, I guess, for whatever reason.
Oh,
Is that like a sanction?
so
he has an Apple phone. He said
Oh,
Justified.
they don't have
that's
Firefox?
why.
Jenny, you understand?
you can't put Google Chrome on an
Yeah.
Apple phone
I don't know.
What about
because it's
Bing?
an app. Wouldn't isn't it?
It's a web browser.
Yeah, but I know. But can you? I was saying it's an app. You can add it onto your phone. I know it's a web browser.
I don't know.
I know. You know what I mean.
Audio, jump.
There he is.
Gary,
There's that guy.
I can hear you saying then, it's like, boom, it's not my.
say what?
Like, one of you talk a minute. I can hear yours.
Can you hear us?
I can hear everyone.
If I go back onto the live and like rewind it to where I'm up on the StreamYard.
Gary,
YouTube,
how
and I
are
have to
you?
go get me back on.
I'm so confused.
Can you hear us, Gary?
Echoing. Echoing, crackling.
Oh, it's echoing. Gary, can you download from the Google Play? No, I guess it's not the Play Store.
The
Can
Apple
you
Store.
download
Go to the
Google
iPlace
Chrome?
Store.
Excuse me.
Ew.
I said, excuse me.
Ew.
It was a burp. Ew. You burp, girl. Act like you innocent. Where does he got to download?
Oh, I wanted to know if you could download Google Chrome because maybe StreamYard would work better from Google Chrome.
Yeah, I would agree.
I don't know why it's so fucked up. So you used to go live with Jimmy. Nothing's like my internet.
Remember the good old days of AOL?
You've got mail.
Echoing.
You're like, where can we get a disc? We're out of AOL.
Yeah, Gary.
Gary, can you hear us?
Am I? Boom. Everything is doing all right.
See, make it better.
I don't know
I'm
what
gonna
to
have to come
do.
back.
Yeah.
It was working before.
He can't hear us or he can hear us. I don't know what's going on.
I don't think he could. He just backed out.
Oh. Poor Gary. Gary, download Google Chrome, hun. If you can. I'm pretty sure you can. Did you get your babies cleaned the other day, see?
Yes,
Yeah.
my boo-boos.
send me pictures. I asked you to send me pictures, and you didn't
I gotta,
send me
I
any
gotta,
pictures.
yeah, I gotta take some new pictures of them.
Yes, you do.
Why doesn't the ferret have its own Instagram?
Oh yeah, you gotta
Um,
make a
Marshmallow
page for him.
for Mallow. Yeah, I should.
Yeah,
In a YouTube channel.
yeah.
Then
I'll
you'd
be
be
his
jealous.
first sub.
The little weed gets more views than everybody combined.
Exactly.
Probably.
Look, honey, it's drinking water. Come quick.
People love animals.
Well, I mean, they're animals. You can't blame that. It's cool.
Yeah.
So much other stuff to know about and enjoy.
Yeah. You're right.
Have you ever been in a crystal cavern?
Pardon you. Where? What?
Like they have this place called the Crystal Caves up in Northern California where it's like a giant quartz deposit underground. You go down into these caves. It's
Can you
like
look
fuck
it up on YouTube to see?
probably. Probably.
What's it called? The Crystal Cavern?
Crystal Caves or Crystal Cavern, something like that.
Okay. Is it pretty? Have you been?
Oh yeah. It was nice. Like it was just so breathtaking and sparkly. And there's like a little stream and a little waterfall. And like I jumped up on the little waterfall for a picture and I almost ate shit. Because my
Aw,
foot was like, I slipped so totally and almost face planted it, but my other foot caught. So I was like completely bent
you're
over.
lucky.
Oh, it's crazy.
Lucky. See, where's the nicest place you've ever been? Like, have you been to, do you go to Cuba or is like maybe Puerto Rico? I know that's where you're from. Were you you were born here, right, Cece?
Yeah, New York.
In New York. New York baby.
Yeah.
Where's the nicest place you've traveled to?
I haven't done much traveling.
Oh no?
No. Only to Cali, Puerto Rico,
Yeah.
Chicago,
I love
Connecticut.
California.
Me too. I went. I loved it there.
I almost didn't come home. I was looking at property to buy there. You can get some insanely priced houses, like super cheap if it's near the fault line. You just can't insure your house, I don't think. Or you can and you just don't get a whole hell of a lot of money for it because it's on the fault line.
Right.
But yeah, you can buy some really, really cheap houses there.
Get some with land. Set up a farm.
Yeah. I
For
wish.
everything. I wish, but I try my best. Someday.
Mhm. What
Like if we
about
had
you? Where's the nicest place you've traveled to?
probably Jamaica,
Yeah.
just as far as exotic locations. America's got a lot of pretty spots too, though. I really liked
So
Ohio.
does Canada. Yeah, our continent's very beautiful.
Fuck yeah, it's the shit. That's
Um,
why everybody's trying to get here and steal all our goodies because they're locusts and they abuse their shit and they don't know how to properly manage the resources or share. And then they want to come over here and do the same greedy shit. It's not all people. It's just like there's a, I don't want to say like a tribe, but almost like a cult of them, you know?
yeah.
Like they're like communists, but not. They're like socialists, but not. They're kind of like Nazis, but not. It's like some new ism. They just haven't declared a name for it yet.
If you want a trip to India, would you go? with how
Hell's
busy it is there, and
yeah, I'd go.
I couldn't believe how busy the streets are there and how packed the streets are. I would go. I would love to.
I would go and pack my face full of food.
Hmm.
That would be about the only thing of interest. Maybe catch a belly dancing show. And elephants, I would love to see elephants in the wild. Beyond that, it would just kind of be like every other place.
Yeah.
They're all the same. Trees, birds, bees, people, and planes and cars.
Where would your dream vacation be?
Someplace with a big giant mountain to climb where they wouldn't fuck with you and be like, you shouldn't be up there. I hate that shit. Like, who the fuck are you to tell me where I shouldn't be? If I want to fall off a rock and die, let me.
Mm.
They're far too concerned with other people sometimes. And I'm a good.
Africa is on my bucket list. Ireland is on my bucket list. I want to go to
What's in Africa?
Vietnam would be neat to go to.
Yeah. Africa's kind of desolate though, no?
It all depends where you go.
Aren't they like in a drought session still? So it's like most of the places just desolate right now? Or is it back to flooding?
I'm
I know
not sure.
The Middle East is flooding.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like it's a flood cycle they have.
crazy.
They just don't really educate Americans and people on it because it doesn't really affect them. So people aren't worried about the weather over there. But if you pay attention to it, it happens
Crazy.
every 5 or 6 years. To be like, look at it, it's terrible. And wackadoos will be like, it's a sign of the times. Like, yeah, it rained extra. Oh no. I'm not watching Sue Thomas. No, I don't watch anything. Fucking 5 a.m.
Cece, where would your dream vacation be?
Hawaii.
Ooh, that would be fun.
I would love to go there.
Go see sea turtles.
Yes.
I fucking love sea turtles.
You could throw virgins in the volcano.
What?
You could throw some virgins into the volcano.
Yeah.
Where would yours be?
Mine, I think like Africa.
Ooh.
I'd love to go on a safari there. And I'd love to go during the Great Migration.
Yeah.
You get to see the wildebeest and zebra, the millions of them.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm. I think that would be a pretty neat trip.
Yeah, the animals would be good. I would want to be in the jungly part though, more than the savannah part.
I would like to go to Australia, but everything there wants to kill you.
Except,
They have, I think it's there where they have the largest population of like venomous snakes. Other spiders are not all of them, but other spiders are venomous. Snakes. I'd bring Todd though so we could fight a kangaroo.
Jackie legs. Kangaroos are fierce. I don't think
And
you
they're
can stand.
fucking, some of them are tall.
Yeah, they're
They're
fucking
huge.
huge. They can jump like 16 feet straight up. Some of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
I
look
didn't
up
know
with
that.
shit like that. Yeah, you just got to think of stuff and then start looking it up, and you'll see some of the most amazing videos of your life. You'll be like, holy shit. Kangaroo just jumped over like a straight security fence and barbed wire, like doing nothing. And if they're really charging, they're just like, like it looks
See,
like a spring just clipping
I know
across.
there's wallabies, the little mini kangaroos, and then kangaroos, I thought they were like, I don't know, 4 feet tall or whatever. I didn't know that they could be as
Yeah,
tall as or taller than a human.
there's different kinds of them.
That's fucking
There's some,
crazy.
the average, like there's like the red kangaroos, I think, are the smaller ones, and they get up to like 6 feet. But then the gray kangaroos can be like 8 or 9 feet or more sometimes.
Are you serious?
If I got the breeds right, yeah. I haven't really
Well, it doesn't matter the breeds. One of them gets 8 or 9 feet tall.
Yeah, like you seen the picture of the buff kangaroo, right?
Yeah.
That's a real thing. That kangaroo is really stout like that. Could you imagine that? Like the kangaroo's just
You're
fucking,
gonna have a disorder where it's
yeah, where he's just brutally strong and he could just be like, come here, with his little kangaroo fucking mitts. I would arm wrestle a kangaroo, but I wouldn't box him.
they
I feel like I
box
might
their
stand a
feet.
chance. Yeah, because they got those thin forearms. Like all their strength is in the shoulders. So like going at him, I could take him. Probably break my shoulder the rest of the way.
I wonder if their toes, like if they have toes like an ostrich with those big talons, you know? If they kick you, I think that they have a spur or something. If they kick you, they can cut you open, like disembowel you type thing.
I don't know. I know the platypus has venom barbs.
Yes, the males, right?
It has feet like a duck, but it's furry.
Now, will that kill you, or does it just make you really, really, really fucking painful?
Probably depends on how much you get in your system and your system. But I would imagine you'd be sick as a dog one way or the other for a minute.
Yeah. See, and that's another thing that I learned about a couple of years back. I had no clue that they were venomous, and they're so cute.
Maybe Australia is like the island of Dr. Moreau, and all the animals are fucked up there because they were all government experiments gone awry back in the days of the Nazis.
Huh.
I was watching this guy's thing and he was showing how like all of these people saying there's millions of years of history are just ridiculous because you can show that there's only so many mutations that can occur in a generation because eventually mathematically you'll have too many mutations and the species will be extinct, right?
Right.
So for the amount of average mutations a human has, which is like 25, it kind of backs up a certain amount of time, and it's only maybe 9,000 years to 14,000 years tops.
Do you think that everything in
Well,
Australia is
well,
a
think
result of people fucking with nature?
some of it makes sense.
Hmm.
Like a kangaroo kind of seems
Never
like a
thought of it like
hybrid.
that.
A kangaroo seems like a hybrid of a rabbit and something else. Because they kind of have the same look and structure, just, like cousin animals.
Yeah. Hmm.
They classify koalas as a bear, but it doesn't really look like a bear to me. It looks like
No,
its
but they're
own.
fucking cute.
But they're like sedative addicts, so they're vicious.
See,
Yes.
that's what I want for my birthday.
What?
A koala.
Oh, I want a koala too, please, please. The Sam, get us koalas, please.
What I should have fucking bought instead of a ferret.
Oh no, don't say that. Milo's the cutest.
Oh, I'll send you a picture.
He's the best fairy. What fairy falls asleep on his food? What fairy falls asleep while cutting his nails?
Yeah, he's like he's drugged or something.
Oh, the Sam froze?
They are drugged. They eat eucalyptus, and it's a sedative, natural sedative. Wallabies.
Is it? It's not a sedative, is it?
Yeah,
No.
it's not hardcore. You have to like consume the leaves to get any effect. It does a bunch of different stuff. Apparently, they sell it as medicine in Mexico. You go in and you like buy
I think
a
they just
pound.
sell it here for like breathing, right?
Yeah, I haven't looked it up in a while, but
Or that's what
there's
they use it mostly here for.
yeah, there's a few other properties to it. It's got
Really?
different concentrations.
See, we're so dependent on Western medicine that we
Well,
don't really
we
know
should
much
be.
about other plants in the way of using them medicinally. Or I
No,
don't. The
well, they
average
know
person doesn't.
because they don't look it up. The information's out there. It's just it's not
Yeah.
widespread sold to everybody because they can't patent it unless it has synthetics.
Yeah, and well, a lot
So
of
you
natural things like that can actually be more powerful than
exactly, but you can't
prescription
patent it.
medication.
You can't corner the market on the shit. So that's how they made the rules. Like, yeah, you can make your organic homeopathic, but you can't have a patent, so you can't really make money off of it the way we can with our products because we have the synthetics that we add to them. That's
Yeah.
how it works. It's shitty. Like the Borg.
The what?
The Borg from Star Trek.
Oh, I
They
don't never
assimilate,
watch that.
they
I'm sure
assimilate
I've watched
everything.
it. I just don't watch it.
Uh, well, basically, they're like a cyborg race, and every planet they come across, they take over it, and they'll adapt whatever improvements they can from their culture and physical being or whatever, and add it to their collective. But they'll enforce their form onto the species and make them cyborgs as well.
Hmm.
And that's kind of how the government system and media system, all of it's all the same thing. They're all the same team. And that's how they work. They find something, ooh, what's cool? Okay, cool. Let's add that to our repertoire. That's why you have all the fucking idiots on the news talking about TikTok and all the other shit. Like it's still cool. Like, nah. The second y'all mention that shit, it's not relevant anymore.
You guys can't download TikTok in the States anymore, right?
Yeah, we can.
Oh, you can? Because I thought Trump was
He
banning
was
it.
he was trying to protect everybody, but people are stupid and they want to get their identities and their information stolen like that. So good for them. Let them.
How are you going to get your identity stolen? You don't have to make an account to
They
watch
showed
that.
that they showed that the app was Chinese malware. That was what I'd read, that it was Chinese malware,
Right.
and it had
To do what?
to data mine
To get what, though?
your personal information, credit card numbers, contacts. All of it helps feed their computers. The more information, the more they can accurately map out and predict who may or may not be a potential threat, who's a potential help, whatever the question is. They need as much data as they can to get the right answer. Because the
Hmm.
ultimate goal would be perfection, right? So you want this computer that can be like, hey, who do we need for the job? Bing, you need Harvey so and so from fucking Tuscaloosa, and you need him now. And then they can get that guy, and then the job gets done, and then it's super efficient, right?
Interesting.
That would be the good guys' theory for the way they're running it. But the
Uh-huh.
bad guys' theory would just be to like track everybody like cattle and make sure nobody's fucking up.
They already do that where they are.
Like Gremlins too, the way the guy ran his building, and that was making fun of Trump, oddly enough. Did you see that movie?
No.
You should check it
No.
out. Like the main place was the Clamp building. The guy was Clamp, and he had this super automated building, and like everything in it was 1984. They're fucking watching people on the camera, and the old guys trying to have a break in the steam room, and they're fucking watching zoom in. They're like, "Hey, that's an unauthorized break. You're fired. Get the fuck out." And he's like, "I'm 80. What am I gonna do?" But then they quickly switched it away, like, forget that old fucker. Bananas.
What movie is that?
Gremlins 2.
Oh, I love Gremlins.
Me too.
Yes, I am. Have you ever seen the movie Batteries Not Included?
Of course.
Isn't that the best movie?
That was so sad, though.
I know, but it's the best movie ever.
I wouldn't say.
No, E.T. is.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
Ouch.
Ellie.
Ouch.
E.T.
Ouch.
flopped when it first came out, and they re-released it.
Phone home.
I saw E.T.
The
in
funniest
theaters.
part,
Nobody knew what it was.
I think the funniest part of that movie is when he goes running through the bushes when they come looking for him right in the beginning of the movie. I don't know if it's the CIA that goes looking for him, but it shows them like walking at night with their flashlights, and he goes running through the bushes screaming.
Right.
Oh my fuck. I laugh my ass off each and every time. Ah. He's running and screaming. Ah. It's the best part of the whole movie. We should watch that movie today. I know we just watched it last year, but we should watch it again. It's so fucking good.
Yeah, it is. I
think
love that movie.
I bought it for Max.
Oh.
He hasn't wanted to watch it yet.
What?
You bought it for him?
Force him to.
You can't. This kid's got cartoons he hasn't even unwrapped yet because he's waiting. He knows once he's watched it, so he's waiting on it.
What other movies does he have?
Shit. Stuart Little, Cat in the Hat. He's got all the Marvel and DC cartoons.
Yeah.
Fucking spoiled
Every
kid.
form of Lego, the Lego
Do you-
Knight, Lego
Do you
Ninja.
have Cody?
Cody.
You don't have Cody?
What is it?
Oh
A
my
dog?
god. See, tell him what Cody is.
It's
Like
an
Cody?
application that you have and you can stream more movies, channels, and stuff like that.
TV shows.
TV shows, yeah.
Oh,
You
You
no.
don't
gotta
have
get it.
Wow,
No.
I'm surprised. See,
I
tell him
don't
he's
spend
crazy
that much
for not
time.
having it.
You're
I like
crazy.
watching short form.
What?
Short form. I watch short form videos a lot
I don't
of
know
the
what
time,
that is.
like news and stuff that's under 30 minutes.
Why? They watch movies. Like
Then I can
ET.
cram more into my day.
Ouch. Ouch. You gotta watch ET.
E.T. says, "Why are you touching me there?"
I fucking love that movie. It makes me cry at the end.
Me too.
Like in respect to movies from when we were young, those are probably two of my favorite movies. Have you ever seen Grease? See?
Of course
Yes.
every
And
woman
there's
in the world has seen
two.
Grease.
Was it you that said
Yeah,
Grease
Grease
2
2
was
is
better?
better. Yep,
That I haven't seen. I haven't seen the second part.
because he jumps a motorcycle over a pool. He doesn't fly off in a car like Flubber. That was Flubber. They stole the ending from
Oh,
Flubber.
that's why you say the movie's good because he jumps a motorcycle over a pool?
That and I think John Travolta sucks. Like he's not an actor so much as he is just to walk around with that face. Hey, look at me. Like we get it. You got some kind of chromosomal abnormality.
You really honestly think that?
Well, yeah, you know how like Down syndrome, what are they like missing one set? He's missing half of that set. So he's
Why
not
do you
quite
say
down.
that?
He's like kind of down. Have you seen? I've seen all his movies.
Yeah, well, not all of them, but I've seen a lot of them.
I've seen even his bad ones, and I give them a chance. And sometimes they're enjoyable. Like I liked Face Off, and I
Well,
liked
watching
Look Who's
all of
Talking.
his movies is giving him a little bit more than a chance. I think you like him as an actor.
Mm, I like what he does, but I wouldn't consider it acting so much. I don't believe like it's somebody else in the role.
You know who? Nicolas Cage is a good actor.
Yeah, he does his thing, but it's hit or miss with that guy.
Harrison Ford's a good actor too. I like his acting.
Yeah, all his movies rock.
Who else? Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah, I got a few of her movies.
I really like her.
She's
I'd say
just
right
already
now,
stereotyped
Yeah, I
herself.
like her too.
she's one of my favorite actresses right now. And that girl that we saw yesterday acting, that movie, Regina Hall,
Yes.
she's a really good actress.
Regina.
No, that's not what I said.
Oh, why had my hand cramp? Blankets. Now twist it up, bucko. There we go. Let's get that one. No, get that one. Ow, that was my nuts. Alrighty. We're gonna crash out.
Alrighty.
We're all tucked in.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the same too. Try to get a little nap in.
I think me
Save your
too.
energy for tomorrow, and I'll jump on after work
Okay.
All right.
because I don't have to work Wednesday, so we can party and have a fun all nighter.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
All right,
What are you
guys.
doing today, C? Are you doing anything?
Not sure, but I don't think so.
Okay, because maybe have a couple of drinks.
Ooh,
Because I'm not
sounds
doing
good.
anything today either.
All
Okay.
right. I'll hit you up when I get up.
All right.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Holy.